this is Jessie in the Transgender Faith. Thank you very much for tuning back. Today was Women's March, and it was amazing here in Phoenix. A lot of people showed up. I have no idea how many people actually did show up, but there were signs, really funny signs. Um, it was such a great atmosphere, and there were a lot of guys as well supporting their wives or girlfriends or daughters, and it was really cute to see the parents actually. We actually saw a couple of gay guys with their daughters, and they had their hats, and the girls had their hats, and it was really cute. It was it is important for women of all ages to know that they have to be treated equally, that they have rights, and that obviously if I'm trying not to cry, um, that the much needed equality in the workplace, equality within society is so much needed. Um, some people in the crowd that were singing, what do we want? And they were like, equality. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Equality. When do we want it? Now. I'm like, I hear that, and I was like, and they will be like, what do we want? Equality. When do we want it? And I'm like, yesterday. Because it's true. I mean, like, think about it. You have, whether you have obviously you have a mother, you have siblings, a woman important that is important in your life. Imagine that woman being treated like crap. It's not fair. Just because she's a woman, it's not fair. It's not right. So we have to change this. We have indoctrinated for so long that women have no rights and have to obey men to do whatever the hell they want to. And it's not true. We're human beings. That's what we are. And it actually came to my surprise that almost every single speaker was saying and say like women's right are rights for African American women, Native American women, Latin American women, uh, for immigrant women, for uh, and they went on, and then they were like for transgender women, and then at one point, like when they said that, a lot of women actually like start clapping like crazy. So there's a change. So I guess that at one point the women's movement actually realized that we are fighting this fight with them. So as in unity, we're trying to move forward. And it was very uh, moving, the fact that almost every single speaker actually mentioned the rainbow and the rainbow letters. I'm just gonna say the rainbow letters instead of LGBTQAI plus. Um, but and everybody in the rainbow it was included. So we we need a change. And if you don't vote, if you don't register, if you don't vote, you're as complacent as other people out there doing the discrimination. You see an injustice done, speak about it, point it out, and rebuke it. Don't stay and say nothing. This also has to do with the fact that it is not directly, but indirectly actually associated with the fact that one of the people in social media actually made a statement saying like, well, I don't want to be in Arizona because Arizona is so racist and misogynistic and transphobic, which actually is all true. But she goes on to say, well, I'm gonna move to this other state because I want to do this, and that. And they're more complacent, and they're actually more tolerating and nice to trans people. And I'm like, okay, so you're going just to one place to another just to have it easier. Don't you realize that women there actually did the fight? And your responsibility as part of the people, part of the rainbow, your responsibility as a woman, um, it is to go ahead and try to create a change wherever you are. Move the gears of legislation. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead and vote, register. Apparently, the registration voting site is actually down here within the United States. I guess that they received an overflow of millions of women trying to register. It's okay, that's great, but we need you to come back and register so you can vote. The midterms are coming up, and we need you. Do not wait. So I think the midterms are in February or March. Um, March, I think. But anyways, so go ahead and register and vote. At least register for now. And if you already registered, go ahead and vote. We need your vote. We also need you to write to your congressman or congresswoman so they can know. So they can know that their constituents are actually we are demanding equality. We're demanding some changes into the legislation. And even if you think that it is not going to cause an impact, go ahead and write them. A physical letter instead of an email makes so much difference. I'll create a link for the like where to go to get that information here within the United States. And so we need action. You do not make try to create a change because talking to people is not really going to solve it's not going to solve a lot of issues. Only if you go ahead and vote and write to your representatives, you will be able to create some sort of change. We need you. Please. We're making this sort of easy. If you're thinking about coming out, but you don't want to come out because obviously there might be retaliation, go ahead and register. Pave your own road. Write them so we can get some changes. I hope that you will be able to get it. And uh, thank you for all the women and men, obviously, that went to the march. It was amazing, and I guess that I'll see you guys on the voting polls. All right, take care and have a great day. Bye.